My people wonder they say shall never end. They said there was a serious tension in the palace as Ebony accepted before everyone that she have not been sincere to the king, allegedly. And they say she also gave her reasons and her family also beg. According to what we are hearing, they said when Kabiyesi summoned all the elders in respect to immunity removal without wasting time. Ebony's family was also were also invited as in the members of her family. She too, she have to be present there. They say she came. And this time around, while she was coming, she didn't dress the way she normally dressed. She was dressing as someone who is mourning. Of course, she is, because you know what it means for your husband to remove immunity from you. It is enough for you to mourn. So they said the way she dressed while coming, a lot of people were like, hey, so it has gotten to this extent. So they said when they all gathered, the elders were shocked when Kabiyesi told them the reason he summoned them. They said that Ebony don't commit. Ebony have committed abomination. No be small thing. When Kabiyesi narrated to her family members and all the elders present what Ebony have done, how Ebony have been using the power they gave her, because they are the ones who gave her the power. Yes, they gave her so much power that she started abusing the power. That is abuse of power. So they gave her power and she decided to use it against them. Because maybe to her, she was using it against Queen Naomi to see if she was going to use it in her favor. Forgetting the fact that Kabiyesi trusted her. Because it's only based on trust that Kabiyesi allowed her to be working for him. Yes, she wasn't in the palace. They said she rejected Kabiyesi when Kabiyesi wasn't a king. They were dating according to what we heard, you know, even though she always claimed that she's betrothed to the king. But at some point she left the king to go and marry that man that have that daughter for her, you know. So that is to say that she rejected Kabiyesi when Kabiyesi was not a king. But when Kabiyesi became a king, she remembered that, hey, I'm betrothed to this man. No, she ran back. And Kabiyesi accepted her, you know. Although she didn't come as a wife, she came as a calabash carrier, as a priestess. And due to the fact that Kabiyesi needed a female priestess and they have been friends, and Kabiyesi maybe knew that she is good in that area, Kabiyesi accepted her back into the palace, gave her the honor of being a priestess in the palace. So Kabiyesi trusted her. She betrayed the trust. That is betrayal of trust and abuse of power that she did altogether. So the say Kabiyesi was shattered to hear all of that. When Kabiyesi was when Kabiyesi was so confused about what to do about his marriage, let it not be that he cannot keep a wife, because it has happened the first time, happened the second time, and this is the third time. People have started wagging tongue, saying that, oh, he's a king that cannot keep a wife, not knowing that he has someone right under him there that is doing all of that to him, you know. And the part that he denied the king access to his son for months, for almost a year, and it didn't bother her. Anytime Kabiyesi asks her, what is the God saying about this? She will say, the gods are warning you. Her return is going to spoil things for you. And because Kabiyesi trusted her, Kabiyesi was believing it. Not until, if not that these are Detutu, if not that Kabiyesi was curious to know, if the gods are against Queen Naomi all this while, why then did they allow the full moon ritual to be carried out? Why is it that Iyanifa is saying otherwise? And all of that. So Kabiyesi wanted to verify. He wanted to clear his curiosity and all of that. And that was how he found out that Ebony had been lying to him all this while. And the part that Ebony allegedly accepted that, yes, it is true, before everyone, they said even her family were so ashamed of her. They were all as in astonished The elders were like, what an abominable thing. They say at that moment, after Kabiyesi explained everything, Kabiyesi did not go further to say further things. But looking at him, you will see that Kabiyesi is highly disappointed with Ebony. And that was when Ebony started begging, telling Kabiyesi that he doesn't do it to deceive you. That the problem is that during one of his rituals, she find out that Queen Naomi's Ori is so angry with her. And from that day, anything that has to do with Queen Naomi, she cannot get it whenever she wants to do any form of ritual or incantation. So those times that Kabiyesi is asking her to do rituals about Queen Naomi to know if he will go for Queen Naomi or not, they said those times that the gods are not revealing anything about Queen Naomi to her. And because she doesn't want Kabiyesi and the other elders to see her as incompetent or to start asking questions why the gods are hiding things about Queen Naomi from her, she decided to be lying to them, telling them that the gods said when the gods have not said. She doesn't want them to ask, why is the gods hiding this from you? Because they know that if the gods are not happy with her, due to the fact that people believe that she is the one who sent Queen Naomi, who manipulated Queen Naomi out of that palace. Because Kabiyesi too was surprised. Why would she live the way she did? Kabiyesi was curious to know if there is any form of manipulation. And it is during this, assuming Ebony tell them the truth, by letting them know that the gods are hiding things about Queen Naomi, they might decide to invite other people and dig further to find out why the gods are hiding things about Queen Naomi from her. And maybe from there, they will find out that, oh, maybe she have a hand in the reason why Queen Naomi left the palace. And that is why the gods are angry with her whenever it has to do with Queen Naomi. And that's the reason for all of this. So, but she decided to be, feeding them with lies. And they said after she was explaining herself, begging Kabiyesi that she doesn't mean to hurt you, this, that, but you are hurting him. You are paving way for yourself, not minding what it will cost others. They said her family started begging on her behalf, telling Kabiyesi to please tamper justice with mercy, that Ebony is still young, that most of the decisions she makes is based on the fact that she's not that matured, that Kabiyesi should think about the good ones that she have done and have mercy upon her, this, that. Oh. And they say Kabiyesi was speechless. And at the end, the only thing that Kabiyesi let them know is that the immunity must be removed that period, that minute, without wasting time. And they say at the end of the day, the immunity was removed. And Ebony almost fainted. That the way she came, the way she left the place is not the same way she came. She wasn't happy while coming, but she was hoping that maybe explaining herself or accepting the fact that yes, I did it, is going to soften Kabiyesi's heart, or maybe her family pleading on her behalf is going to change anything. I don't know, but they said I don't know whether they carried her back home or she was able to move. I don't know, but the only thing I heard allegedly is that the way she came wasn't the way she left, due to the removal of the immunity from her and how sudden it happened. Who knows what she must have planned, waiting for the next week that was scheduled for. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. If the information is true, don't always forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. I do not live in the palace, so always bear that in mind. Okay, thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.